Hello everyone, I'm Paul and this is problem 3546, equal sum grid partition 1. This is a medium problem and here we show you my intuition, approach and efficient solution. We are given a grid of positive integers, so let's say that we are given this, here is the visual representation, and we need to determine if it's possible to make either one horizontal or one vertical cut on the grid such that each of the two sections is non-empty and the sum of the elements in both sections is equal. We need to return true if this is possible, otherwise we return false. So if we are given this example, we can make one horizontal cut and now the sum of the two elements is 5, the sum of the two elements is also 5, and given that these two numbers are equal, we return true in this case. Now let's say that we're given a larger grid. We need to make either one horizontal cut or one vertical cut. So my first intuition was to store the total sum of every element here in a variable. Here the sum is 18, and then we can iterate row by row. We are keeping track of the accumulated sum every time. We'll call this current and this is initially 0. So we start from row 0 and we sum every element here. The sum is 5, and now we know that the sum of this is 5, and we know that the total sum is 18. So we can do 18 minus 5, and that's how we're left with this sum. We are checking if 18 minus 5 is equal to current. 18 minus 5 is 13, and this is different from current. Current is 5, which means this means that the sum of these elements is different to the sum of these elements, okay? So we have to continue. Now we iterate this row and we need to add these elements to current. So now current is 5 plus 4, meaning 9. And we are doing the same. We are checking if 18 minus 9 is equal to current. 18 minus 9 is equal to 9, and 9 is equal to current. This means that the sum of these elements here is equal to the sum of the elements down here. Okay, so at this point, we can just return true. Now, what if here we don't return true, and we have to iterate one more row, and here we don't return true neither? Now we have already tried every horizontal cut, but we can make a vertical cut, so we need to try vertical cuts. We can say that current is 0 again, and we are iterating columns from index 0. So first we add 4 to current, and now we are checking if 18 minus 4 is equal to current, and it isn't. As you can see, the sum of these elements is different to the sum of the rest of the elements. So now we can iterate the next column. We need to add 4 to current, this is 8, and now 18 minus 8 is equal to 10, which is different from current. Current is 8. And this means that the sum of these two columns is different to the sum of these two columns. So we apply the same process for rows and for columns. If we find two equal sums, we return true. And if we reach the end and we don't return anything, we return false. So with this in mind, now let's see how to code this up. First, n is the length of grid, m is the length of grid at 0, and we need to get the total. This is the sum of grid ij for j in range m for I in range n. There are basically two ways to get the sum. We can do either this or total is initially 0 and for I in range n, for j in range m, every time total plus equal with ij. Okay, this and this up here is basically the same. So we can remove this and comment this, and next we can say that current is initially 0. And now we are iterating rows, so we can say for I in range n, for j in range m, every time we add to current with ij, and after we iterate every row, we can check if total minus current is equal to current. We return true. And we can do something very similar for columns. So current is initially 0 again, and here we can say for j in range m, meaning for every column, and here for every row, meaning for I in range n, current plus equal with ij, and we check the same. Now, if we reach this point and never return true, we can just return false. So this is the entire code. Now let's submit this. As you can see, this works and it's efficient. Maybe you can make the code slightly more efficient, but this is enough and overall efficient because you have to iterate every element in the grid. Time complexity here is big O of n times m, and space complexity is big O of 1. So, if you found this useful, please drop a like, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.